Reek fires, and Grubauer got her. Third period has just begun. Yeah, they're looking at something. Yeah, it must be a time issue. Power play's down to a minute 10. Live on TV right now. Huh? We're on the internet. That's not yet. I just started only 1 minute, so no one's watching yet. Alright, 11:30. Alright, so Colorado, 23 seconds left in the power play. Then they fire it deep into the corner. Anaheim starts behind the net, fires it around the corner. She's back to the point. And Gerard drops and that is out of play. We'll have a whistle. Penalty's over. We got 17:57 left in the game. Yeah, Gibson with a nice save there. Alright, face off in the Duck zone. Won by the Avalanche. Back to the point. Blake over. And it's circled around. Oh, trips him up, but the play goes on. Shot on. Rebound. McKinnon's trying to get it. McKinnon breaking it out. Brings it back to the point. Shot from the point. The goalie didn't even see it, but missed the net. Landeskog deep behind the net. And Jones gets it out. Back to the point. Over to McKinnon. McKinnon. Oh, and a bouncer again. The goalie wasn't really sure where it is. The Ducks need to get it out. They get it out to center finally. Colorado turns it around. They make entry into the zone. And they're setting up again. Shot from the point, and it is tipped. And it is gloved by Gibson. And that will be a whistle with 17:03 remaining in the third period. It's a good game so far. Sorry I didn't get here till the third period. Okay, so face-off won by Anaheim, and it's just in the corners. They're fighting for it, but Colorado comes up with it. Back to the point, keeps it along the line, and no, he does not keep it along the line. Colorado will have to make their way back to get back on side, but Anaheim brings it out, so it doesn't matter. Deep into the Colorado zone. Again, fighting for the corner. Anaheim's going to get it behind the Colorado net. And Colorado manages to come up with with it, and now it's back into center. Anaheim circling back in their own zone. Little D to D pass, breaking out past their own blue line, red line, backhands it deep into the corner. Rings around to the boards, and it keeps going. Back into the far corner, and a sneaky backhand pass out front, and Grubar had to be sharp on that one. And that was a great shot. That was definitely a great stop. Okay, face off just by Grubauer. It is won by the Ducks. And shot around the boards is down in the far corner in front of Grubauer. Now it's out to the point, still fighting for it, and Colorado does manage to get it out. But Anaheim's got it in their own zone. And backhands it to the other D, again still in their own zone. Breakout pass to center. And now Colorado's got it back in their own zone, D to D pass, and they're going to try a breakout. It is also stopped by Anaheim, but they didn't even get out of the zone, and Anaheim brings it out of the zone themselves. But Colorado steals it. Anaheim's got control though, passes it up. Just to throw in blue line, the puck is stolen. Colorado tries to go back in, but the puck is smashed away and deep into the Colorado zone. Anaheim will peel off for a change. Colorado is trying to come out, but they're so far penned in their own zone. Finally breaking out over center. Gets past on the outside near the top. He's swinging around the net. Still swinging, and he backhands it off. And the shot from the point is stopped. Gibson lets it rebound loose. Colorado recovers and gets it back to the point. Byron sneaks out of the side, comes in with a fancy backhand, and Gibson absolutely robs him. Absolutely robs him with the glove hand. Oh, it's a beauty save, boys and girls. Yeah, just a great save. And now the face-off again. It's won by Anaheim. They swing it around, and he managed to clear the zone. Fighting up near center. Colorado just hands it out, but gives it to the wrong team, and they fire it out of bounds. Will be a face-off just outside the Colorado zone. story. And there it is. Colorado has scored. That was a beautiful pass. No chance at all for Gibson. Mikko Rantanen. And we have got a 2-1 game. Well done, Colorado. That was a beautiful pass. Nice. First 4 games, goal scoring streak for Ron. Well done. Let's see if Anaheim can bounce back. I'm definitely not normally an Anaheim fan. I would much rather Colorado win this. I mean, again, Colorado would be at 5 games and only have 6 points, so to me that's fine. Nice shot from bad angle. Grubauer was all over that. We're just in the commercial here, so yeah, just put that up. And we're back. Another quick shot and save by Grubauer. Got 12:55 left. Look at that. And we are all tied up. that go in? It looked like it hit the crossbar, but the face-off's done, so. We may have a penalty shot here, boys and girls. Penalty shot for McKinnon. Here he comes. Got him. That was it. Whew. Alright, so the penalty shot is no good and the play continues here. So Anaheim is now in the Colorado zone. Shot from the point, bouncing around. Grubauer knocks it into the corner. Again, it looks like delayed penalty coming up for the Avs, and they touch the puck. So here we go. We're going to have a power play for the Ducks. That penalty shot save could be what turns this game around. Could be what turns this game around. Here we are, hooking, 2-minute penalty. And the Ducks going on the power play. I can't believe that the Ducks win this, they'd be ahead of the Avalanche. Like, I need to look at the stats, like seriously. LA's equal to you. Let's have a look-see here. The West. Yeah. Colorado is not doing good. So we are still a minute 33 remaining. So Anaheim gets control, starting to set up in the Colorado zone on the power play. 1 minute 11 seconds left. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. Still working around the outside, point to point, trying to get it across, but it goes off of Colorado's skate into the corner. Anaheim still has control, back out to the D, shot from the point, and Colorado's going to get it and send it down the ice. 50 seconds left in the power play. Anaheim breaks it over center, sends it back to the trailers, coming with speed over center, breaking in over the line, and in the corner, backhands it to the point. They are able to hold the point, point to point. He fakes the shot, backhand shot, great shot by Grubauer, big rebound, but Colorado bangs it down the ice. Gibson plays it from behind his own net up to Getzlaf. Getzlaf makes a move and breaks in over the line. And it looks like it was offside somewhere. Oh no, penalty behind the play. They're saying too many men on the ice, maybe Anaheim. So that's going to get rid of the Anaheim power play. Yep. That is definitely too many men on the ice. That is a stupid penalty to be taken right now. So it's still not a power play now, but it's going to be a Colorado power play. I believe in about 35 seconds. And we're still tied 2-2, so anything could happen. So we got 14 seconds of a 4-on-4. Anaheim wins it, puts behind their own net. And they're going to move out from there. He's got a good amount of speed, crosses center, but that's going to be offside, so Anaheim has to tag up. Colorado's controlling, puts it to McKinnon. McKinnon's going to come right up through the center. Drop it, and now Landeskog's got it in the corner. And he's put it up against the boards. Two Anaheim guys trying to get it from him. Lindholm. And McKinnon's coming there now too. It's just pinned up against the boards. So we're down to 1:22 left in the Colorado power play. Avs now have the control. McKinnon from the downside puts it up to the point. Shot. And great save by Gibson. What a quick glove. 1:12 left. 1:12 left in the power play. back. Sorry about that. I had to get another beer. It is still the power play's over. 6:44 to go. Still tied 2-2 in the third period. They're going to commercial break. So run down the scoreboard, out of town scoreboard. We have Washington winning in overtime over Buffalo. Pittsburgh winning in a shootout as well over the Islanders. Toronto sticking it to the Oilers, who are falling out of this thing. Chicago beating Detroit, which is surprising. I believe that's Chicago's first win of the season. Minnesota continues to surprise in this division. I believe that brings them up to 8 points now, the lead in the division with the Vegas Golden Knights. Dallas, first game of the season, must have had some pent-up energy. They bring the rain 7-0 over Nashville Predators. And Arizona, who I'm repping, managed to beat the Vegas Knights 5-2. Arizona's not necessarily my team, but when the Kachina logo first came out, I was one of the few that did actually like it. What do you think is the biggest surprise of the season so far? Is it Edmonton with only 4 points in 6 games? Is it Boston only managing to get their first regular or full strength goal last game? Colorado, I think if Colorado can't win this game, that's a pretty major story this season. Them only having 4 points too, I think. I mean, they're still a game less than the Oilers, but I think most people had the Avalanche top 3 for sure in this division. I know I did. I had a lot of the divisions the same as most of the major pundits except the North, where they had Edmonton and Vancouver high, and I thought, no, Vancouver's horrible. And Edmonton did not improve their D or their goaltending, so I didn't see how that was going to pan out well. And now with Smith hurt, I don't know. We will see. Anyway, back to the action. Colorado's got control of the puck deep in the Anaheim zone. Looks like Calvert, 2 Avs fighting 2 Ducks, and they're just pinning it up against the board. And finally it looks like Calvert got it loose and got a shot there. And now it's back into that same corner. We got 3 Ducks, 2 Avs this time, so the Ducks came away with it. And Anaheim's going to flip it up to center, and they're actually going to keep it in and get a shot, and it was kind of dangerous. Grubauer saw it, but it did go wide. Once again, it's shot deep into the Avs zone. A Duck just totally lost his skates and fell. So they had a good chance there. Now the Ducks are breaking in. Shot goes wide, rings around the board, and Landeskog kind of knocks it out. Again, now Landeskog puts it between his leg up to McKinnon. McKinnon, oh my god, the Duck just falls down. If that's the same Duck that fell down in the previous play, he needs his skates checked. But McKinnon's got it behind the net, trying to work it out. 2 guys on him. Puts it out to maybe it's Byron at the point. And the Ducks manage to clear. Byron puts it across to McKinnon. McKinnon crosses the red line, then sends it into Landeskog. Landeskog down in the bottom corner. Puts back to the line. Byron, shot. It goes wide, off a skate. McKinnon's got it, trying to work it out to the far side, up to the point. Drops it. Girard takes it and shoots it, and it's off a man, and it's going to be out of play. That was quite a lot of action. I believe they got at least 5 shots there. Looks like they're up to 29, and we're back to another commercial break. feed to come back. I think a lot of people thought Ottawa would have done better, but I don't know. I think they're still just a little too young. They're gonna be scary in the next year or two for sure, unless there's some way. I don't know what deal with the Devil Calgary would have to make to get Brady Tkachuk, but God, as a Flames fan, having both Tkachuk brothers would absolutely be everything. I would trade Monahan, Gaudreau. Not both. One of the two. I don't care. That needs to get done. That would be amazing. Alright. So we're back. And it looks like that shot that Grubauer didn't see actually glanced off the post. Now McKinnon. And then he came down. And it looks like it went... Did it go off his mask a little? Yeah. A little headbutt there. Save. And that's what keeps us tied 2-2. Gibson's got McKinnon's number right now. That penalty shot was huge. That penalty shot save was huge. Yeah, we're 29-33 shots. We're 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the third period. And the Colorado has won the face-off and is deep. They've got their number one line out again. Because we just had a commercial break, but Anaheim chips it up. They've got a man for Soderberg's in the corner. He's going to pin it up against Sports, then tries to send it through, but it gets pinched off by Colorado. Colorado starts to break out of the zone, across center. 3 wide. Oh, and he just gets it too far. And from a bad angle, they throw it at the net, and Gibson's got it. We're going to have another face-off. Just to the right of Gibson. And now Colorado has definitely been bringing it lately. Anaheim needs to do something, because if Colorado scores now, I don't think there's any chance Anaheim comes back. Anaheim needs to either make it to overtime or score one. I know that's pretty obvious, but I don't think, like a lot of times you'd say, oh, there's 4 minutes left. The way the momentum's going right now, I think 4 minutes would be tough for Anaheim to score if Colorado scored. Whereas if I think Anaheim snuck one in the way Colorado's playing, I think Colorado would be able to equalize. So Colorado now back out in their own zone. They got 3 deep and they throw it across to Landeskog. Landeskog's up on the top. And he comes down behind the net. Tries to shovel it over to McKinnon, but he is blocked. Now McKinnon comes in and joins him. And again, there's 2 of each pinning it up against the wall. McKinnon actually misplays it and it goes out down to his own zone, almost to his goalie. Colorado now circles back. It looks like they got a line change in. And I'm chasing it down into their own corner. Backhands it around. Back to the point. Colorado takes the shot. It is blocked. Then he fans on it and Colorado finally gets it deep. Gibson stops it behind his own net for a man. Jones has got it. He puts it up off the boards, but it is stopped. Oh, but McKell has got a shot, and Grubauer again had to be sharp. I think that's why Grubauer's got a tough job. Again, from a bad angle, Grubauer's got to stick on it. He's been all gold because he hasn't had a lot of shots, so this is where they could sneak one in on. Now Anaheim's got it. Another shot from the point, and the rebound gets played, but it gets knocked into the corner. It's going to ring around back to the point. Bushnell puts it back way around. We got a 2:25 left in the game, and Anaheim is pressuring now. Finally, Byron sets it high off the glass, but Getzlaf pinches it, and they bring it right back in. Shot from the mid-hash marks, and Grubauer's got it, and he's going to hold on to it with 2:11 left in the third. And they had got a quick 4 shots there. We're up to 37 shots for Anaheim. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying. I'm doing my best to describe it. I'm definitely no professional. Again, Grubauer with a great save. Coming in cold. I see this game going overtime, but we got 2:11 face off deep in Colorado zone. And they're going to kick out Colorado. And we'll try it again here. And Anaheim wins it to the point. Across to the other point. Shot it in deep, and it's going to cycle all around, and the Avalanche will get it out. Kadri comes in, breaks over the line, and circles back, just dropping it into the corner. Kadri's got it again as he pinched on the point. Out to the line. They walk the line but keep it in. Now it's back deep in that far, or that close corner again. Kadri got a shot but it hit the side meshing, and now Anaheim has it. They flip it high and out to the neutral zone. Colorado gloves it down and controls it. Back up into the neutral zone, and now it's Anaheim puck. Minute 30 left, they're settling down. Anaheim gets a full change in, and I believe Colorado did. McKinnon's pressuring, but Anaheim's sitting behind the net, trying to quarterback a play. McKinnon's just sitting in the blue paint, trying to stick around and try and force something. They shoot it all the way down the ice, and they'll win the race to the puck. Now the puck is still in the Colorado zone. Anaheim's got it at the short boards. Take a shot wide. Now McKinnon's got it, and he passed it out, and Grubauer had to make a huge save because that pass was intercepted right in the slot. Now McKinnon's got it again. He's trying to move, throws it deep into the corner, and he still makes it all the way into the corner as the first man there. But the Tucks take the puck away, fighting out of the corner and coming across their own blue line. They break center and just dump it deep and go for a change. 37 seconds left, and Colorado's coming flying out of their own zone, across the blue line, across the red line, and shoots it deep into the corner. It's looking like both these teams are just flying, but nobody's really trying, as Anaheim slides it all the way down the ice, and that's going to go into the paint, so it's not going to be an icing. Colorado recovers. Calvert backhands it out to the center, and now it's going to go deep into the Anaheim zone again. 8 seconds left in the corner, and Calvert tried a shot from a bad angle, now to the point, blocked by Anaheim, and that is going to do it. We are going to overtime. Quite an exciting game now. I did not expect the Ducks to put up this much of a fight, to be honest. And if it wasn't for Grubauer sticking his foot out like a beast there, this game would be over. Both goalies in this third period made some amazing saves. I wish I would have been able to see the first two periods. Now we're back to a good old commercial. Hope everyone's doing good then. Anything happening in the news that we can? Oh yes, Pierre-Luc Dubois sweepstakes, if you want to call it that. Looks like Jets are leading. I don't think I'd want him. It doesn't sound. I don't know if it's Torts or him, but that's the kind of situation you don't necessarily want to bring into your organization if things are running smooth. Or it's just those two guys don't get along and he goes somewhere and bounces back huge. You never know. Again, the Stars scoring 7. Last year that was their big problem. They couldn't score. And in the playoffs they played real tight games and forced it all the way, scoring when needed. If they can rout people 7-0, that's going to be pretty scary. Alright. Back from commercials. And we're watching the players spit. I assume it's like a timeout. Alright. Grubauer is getting set. They're still just showing at them. It's like they came back from commercial break a little early. No one's ready. McKinnon's still skating little semicircles. Lindholm and Steele. Oh, they're putting their mouse guards in and getting ready. There we are. 3-on-3, and we are underway. We got Raquel, Steele, and Lindholm for the Anaheim Ducks. Shots are actually 38-30 according to this. And Anaheim still controls, just still in the neutral zone. Trying to set up something special. Behind their own net again. And oh my god, the two Anaheim guys just ran into each other. One lost the stick, so they still have the puck because it wasn't the puck carrier, but the two non-puck carriers just smashed into each other. Yeah, but they're breaking in now. Across the zone, back to the point, high slot, shot blocked. And Steele still got it, so Anaheim comes back out. And they will do a change. Fresh legs out. And circling back so that the last man can get changed. We're down 1 minute, so we're 4 minutes remaining. Anaheim's doing another break-in now. Comes to the hash marks, then spins back to the blue line, and they will retreat back out to the neutral zone. Again, they almost hit each other again. Something is not working with Anaheim, but they're still controlling the puck. Going back in, over from the side. Circles around the net, but he has to take it off his skate. He wasn't ready. He loses the puck, and Colorado had it for a second, but it'll go down to Gibson. Gibson will play it, but he gives it away. Now it is a 2-on-0 for Colorado, and Gibson makes a huge save, sticking out the leg. They try wraparound, and I believe that's in. Game over. That is in. Landeskog with the wraparound after the amazing save, and we have a 3-2 final. Yeah, he tried to make the fine play and get it up, but they cut it off, and then the 2-on-1, he made that huge save, and then he just does that wraparound, and he gets it in. Gibson just couldn't keep his leg on the post, and I don't know if it was the force of the puck or the stick. Yeah, it just, his leg goes in, the puck goes in with it, and Colorado wins the game. I'd like to thank you guys for coming by and watching with me. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will try and do this, if I can, almost every night, but it all depends on my real job and real work. Hope you guys have a great night, and take care. That's going to be a final. Colorado 3, Anaheim 2.